Hi, welcome back to the December 8th edition of the Pastor's Porch. I'm Dr. Don Neese, your solo host for today and for most of the Pastor's Porch commentaries. You will likely notice that I'm not really on a porch. When I first started these videos back many years ago, I actually sat on the front porch of our house in the mountains of Virginia. I had a panoramic view of the mountains and a beautiful front porch where I had a front porch swing and a rocking chair. And so that was the genesis of the name, the Pastor's Porch. So in order to maintain consistency now, I've continued to hold to that name, even though for the last 10 years I've lived here in Cape Coral, Florida, where I live in a condominium and don't really have a porch. But my pastor's study provides for me the same elements that I sought when I was sitting in my rocking chair on the front porch in Virginia. Here at Water's Edge Church, I have a room that is labeled the pastor's study. And we've been learning to make a differentiation. For many years in ministry, I used the terminology, the pastor's office. It was an office where a lot of the administration work of the church, meetings took place, and just a variety of things. When I was state minister in the Church of God in Virginia, I also had an office, and that was the place where I dealt with administrative responsibilities, executive decisions, and it was simply an office. Since moving to Florida, I have been rethinking, reimagining, if you will, what pastoral ministry is really all about. I've changed in the ways that I approach pastoring. I've changed in the way that I approach Bible study. I've changed in the ways that I approach preaching and teaching. And so over the next few weeks and months, I'm going to talk about some of those changes that I've made personally, and I'll be having some guests in to help in this conversation so that it's not always just me and my voice that you're hearing. But I think I do want to encourage you to think about a pastor's study as opposed to a church office. We do have a staff office here at the church where the administration and executive work of the church gets done. But my pastor study is far different now. It's a place of books. The highest priority is a place of prayer, a place of study, of Bible reading, and deep thinking. It's a place of solitude where I get alone with the Lord and try to mine the nuggets of gold that are found within His holy word. Here at Water's Edge, we talk about that Water's Edge Church exists to teach God's word in order to transform lives and thereby build God's kingdom. And that's what I'm all about. That's the sole driving force of the ministry to which I'm involved right now. So, again, I want to encourage you to think about having a pastor's study. That can be along a riverbank, it can be a front porch, or it may be, as I do sometimes here in Cape Coral, at the beach. Wherever you find a place to get alone of solitude and prayer, where you can be alone with God. I want to encourage you to pursue that kind of an atmosphere, that kind of a place, wherever you may find your place to pray. As always, please hit like and subscribe and hit the little bell for notifications so that you know when a new Pastor's Porch is posted. I would appreciate so much you helping us build this YouTube channel. So, again, God bless you. Thank you so much for listening. Until next time, I'll see you here on the Pastor's Porch.